Welcome to Whatever Podcast number 29. You wanna fight? That's right, folks. I'm back. I feel like I say that every podcast. This week we're talking about GTA Remastered, my experience with it. Yes, I did buy it. Why I got roasted on Reddit. That's kind of old news, but we're catching up on some things. Reacting to some of my first ever songs when I was known as the Lame Raps. Giving some DEADBOI updates, huge DEADBOI updates that I definitely need to address because I've done a whole podcast before explaining it. Now I'm reevaluating it and so much more. But first, some updates. Whoa, that was a good time to stop. I think I need to start doing that. So yeah, it's been a while, guys. It's been like 6 months since I've made the last podcast. And, you know, I don't really have an excuse as to why I've been gone. I kind of do, kind of don't. There was a few months there, I'm not going to lie, where I wasn't getting enough sleep like every single day, like literally for a few months. And it was really starting to hit me. Like I was feeling that sleep deprivation. I was like in my head all the time. Like somebody would be talking to me, looking at me. I'd be looking at them and they'd say something and I'd be like, wait, what? Like it was bad. And I finally started to get some routine in my life, finally started going to bed at a good time because I wake up super early for work, like 4 a.m. So yeah, I've been doing a lot better, and I was like, you know, I have to wait until I'm in a good place to start doing the podcast again. And here I am. Still got the set beautifully decorated. What else has happened? I dropped a new single, Why I'm In This. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out. Also, stream Provost on Spotify. I found out recently that's like a lot of people were like sharing their Spotify statistics and stuff, being artists. And I was going to share mine, but it was kind of embarrassing. I was like, damn, this kind of sucks. I mean, people do stream and I do greatly appreciate it, but that's like actually my least popular platform somehow. Like SoundCloud and YouTube, I get more listens and plays on a daily basis. So, yeah, reminder, stream Provost on Spotify. Helps out. It helps out the I don't know. I thought Spotify was like the number one place to stream music, but maybe not for my fans. I don't know. HelloFresh experience. I did want to talk about this a little bit because I kind of put them on blast a little bit on Twitter. If you don't know HelloFresh, it's like a box you can subscribe to that you get, and they send you ingredients with how to make it. And I mean, wonderful meals, lunch meals, dinner meals, even desserts, I think now. But I was doing the lunch thing because I was either eating out every day or eating frozen meals. And I was like, I want to make something fresh and learn how to cook. And my first box that I got, if you haven't seen the picture on Twitter, the whole like ice pack completely exploded in the box, and most of the meals were unusable. So I tweeted at them. I was like, these people came to my house and they just carelessly just threw the box around. I mean, what the fuck is this? I spent so much. I mean, it's expensive. It's very expensive. I'm not subscribed to it anymore, not because I didn't like it, but because it's too expensive. And I just wanted to try it out for a little bit. And I had a coupon code for like the first 5 weeks or whatever. But I do want to give an update that I did get some more. First of all, they reimbursed me for that first box entirely. They gave me the money back for that. Love them for that. They responded to my tweet immediately. You know, I've done that a handful of times where like I'll tweet out to a company like, yo, I got a problem with you, you know, and actually most of the time they do respond. As much of a no-name creator I am online, they're like, we got you, don't worry about it, you know. So they reimbursed me for a new box. I think they might have even given me another box for free. I don't remember. But I gotta say, after that first experience, right, I haven't tweeted about it since. That's why I wanted to talk about it on here. It was incredible. Now, I gotta say, I was like, all right. I'm gonna try this out. I opened the box. It was in great condition, beautiful condition. I've never seen a box more perfectly stacked. And I look at the instructions and I'm like, this is gonna take a lot more like chefing it up than I anticipated. I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but I was just looking at it. I was like, man, it's like, it comes with just like fresh vegetables and stuff that I have to like cut up, and I gotta get the pan hot and ready and do all this. It's like, I don't know. Again, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I knew it wasn't you just heat something up, but there was a lot more chefing it up steps to it than I anticipated. And but I have to say, the way they lay out the instructions is super, super like easy and helpful, and like I was actually having a lot of fun with it. And I think I got a total of like 5 boxes over the course of like 5 weeks, and and it tasted amazing. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I keep burping, hiccuping. I don't know. I was extremely satisfied. The chicken, what was it? No, it was pineapple spicy tacos, pineapple salsa, pork tacos, something like that. Holy hell. It was amazing. And it only takes like 10, 15, as many steps as there is, and as much stuff as you have to do. It's only like 10, 15 minutes. I mean, of course, I picked like the easiest stuff to make. There's a bunch of other stuff that probably takes much longer, but I loved it, and I definitely don't regret it. So definitely, if you saw my tweet about HelloFresh in the box that I got and how horrible that first box was, they hooked it up. They got me the money back, and I actually had a wonderful experience every single box after that. So if you ever want to try out HelloFresh, I don't have a personal coupon code. Shit, I should have hit them up for a sponsor. I don't even know. Shit. Now here I am praising them on my podcast for free. You're welcome, HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com. Use coupon code. I'm sure you could find one. Actually, if you get that would be another free advertising. I'm not even going to say that. Honey. If you have honey as an extension on your Chrome thing, guaranteed you're going to find a coupon code for HelloFresh. Anyways, I was in another Freshie Canal rap battle, Trevor Henderson versus Corpse Husband. Check that out if you haven't already. I think it came out amazing. It came out excellent. All his battle. He's just... of all the fan-made rap battle creators I know, he's top tier. That's it. And he's my number one. And he hits me up for roles once in a while. I played Trevor Henderson's audio, which actually there was some controversy around that. Trevor Henderson actually hit up Dustin, was like, dude, I don't want you using me or, using my likeness in this manner, and having disses against me and having my image put out there like that. He's like, you can keep it up, it's fine, but in the future, it's not really cool. I personally, I think he's a little bitch for saying that. That's just, like, dude, he used you in a rap battle. I mean, it got a lot of views. I mean, his channel is super successful. Everybody loves the battle. How could you hate on it? So yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was my first time doing like it wasn't screamo rap, but it was like borderline. And I don't know, it was new for me. It was new territory for me. So that was a lot of fun. Also, I got some fan art from a couple different people. I'm so sorry I didn't have time to collect all of them, but I did get this one from Christodzi, I think is how you say that. This came out. I love this. I think I actually made this my Twitter banner, and it made me be like, wow, I actually, this makes me appreciate all the borders I've been putting on my thumbnail, because I've been like, man, is the border, the whatever entertainment, like blue border I put on every thumbnail, is that something I should, is that detrimental to my channel? Should I stop doing that? But this sort of like compilation of all my thumbnails right here, that looks really good. And if anyone else wants to make some fan art and send it over to me, I'll make sure to share it on the podcast. I'll freaking tweet it, put it on my Instagram. And it makes me feel good that, somebody put effort into something to appreciate me, I guess. I don't know. Also, I want to give you guys a little bit of a warning, because I feel like you listening / watching right now are the true fans. If it's already been like almost 15 minutes. If you're watching this far into the podcast already, you're a true fan, And so I'm going to give you a warning that I'm going to be testing out making my title / thumbnails a little bit more clickbaity. I've always kind of been like, I need to completely sum up the video in the title and thumbnail so that you know exactly what you're going to be clicking on. And obviously I still want to do that, and I feel like not doing that is kind of being dishonest, especially to your fans. But there are ways to sort of how can I put this? There are ways to exaggerate and sensationalize is the word I'm looking for. Maybe something specific that happens in the video, right? So it's not completely clickbait. It is something that's going to happen, but you have to sort of sensationalize it and, make it a lot more clickable, right? Especially for the fans, right? They I think I tried it out with like one of my unboxing videos. I called it, this was a disaster, or such a disaster, or something like that. And the thumbnail was like something completely different than I've ever done before. And, that's not a great example, but I think it was because at one point in the video I had like messed up so much and I was like, man, this is a disaster. So I called that the video, and I made the thumbnail like me with like big eye. I like made my eyes big, and anyways, I kind of want to try to play around with that, and there are so many, like, have you seen the vlog channels that like clickbait the wildest shit? I would never do that, but it kind of inspired me to be like, man, I need to be a little bit more lenient and a little bit more pushy with my titles and thumbnails to make them more clickable. Because I've been watching a lot of like, how to be successful on YouTube type videos, and the number one thing is title and thumbnail. That's the determining factor of if somebody's going to click on your video and watch it. All right. Also, I wanted to talk about the H3 versus Ryan Kavanaugh lawsuit. This is a huge lawsuit that I think is definitely going to be a huge deal for the future of fair use and free speech on YouTube, honestly. To kind of give a quick recap of what's been going on over there, if you're not a fan of the H3 podcast. Basically, he shared a very short clip of a Triller fight on his podcast, gave commentary over it, very strongly or very confidently is fair use. And Ryan Kavanaugh made this huge lawsuit that included like thousands of people and websites that were like restreaming the fight, like entirely restreaming the fight, and included H3 in that lawsuit just for using a short clip and talking about it days after the fight, right? And then, so basically what ended up happening with that first lawsuit was the judge was like, you can't just include all these different people that have used the fight in different, like, that's just not how, I don't know, Ryan Kavanaugh has abused the law in the past in trying to sue people. And so that one basically got turned down pretty quick. And then he came back with another lawsuit solely against H3, saying that basically he restreamed the fight and he owes him he restreamed the fight to millions of people and owes me millions and millions of dollars that I've lost because you restreamed the fight. He watched maybe a couple of minutes while giving commentary. Again, like a week after the fight was live. So it's like, it's 100% fair use, first of all. And also, the claim that he's trying to make that he restreamed the fight is just completely false. And so H3 was like, H3 actually at first, or Ethan was like, he was like, all right, you know what? How about I give you like $50,000 or something, and that'll be it, and we'll call it quits, and we'll call it even. Even though he doesn't owe him a penny. He doesn't owe him a goddamn penny. And he offered him that much money to say, you know what, let's call it even. I'll give you this much money. And then Ryan Kavanaugh said, no. You know what? No. He said, he came out with a thing that said, no, how about you give me $1 million and you say this extremely corny statement that he would never say on his podcast. That was like, oh, if anyone has restreamed the fight, please be careful. He's coming after you, and he came after me, and I had to pay a substantial amount of money. It's like, so H3 is like, no, you know what? Fuck you. Let's do this. I don't care. Give me a lawsuit. And so he did. And so now he's currently fighting that for the fair use thing. And I think he's sued him like 3 times now. And this time he is suing him because he's saying that because Ryan is saying that Ethan is claiming that he ran a Ponzi scheme, even though it's just an article on Variety that Ethan has been reading from. Ethan's been reading multiple articles online about Ryan Kavanaugh to be like, holy shit, and just reacting to him, being like, holy shit, like, this is the kind of person Ryan is. He's had 2 DUIs. He also, he tried to he tried to file a lawsuit for somebody against sexual harassment that was like just completely made up. And like, so, just some fucked, like Ryan Kavanaugh, I'm sorry, he's a fucked up person. And that's my opinion, okay? Nobody, and that's like the big thing about these lawsuits is Ethan has just been stating his opinion throughout this whole thing on his podcast and what he thinks about Ryan. And now Ryan is trying to sue him for defamation and all that. And and also with this third lawsuit, Ryan hired like a big time lawyer that has won many lawsuits in the past for defamation. And so that's why he's kind of scared, and he's really trying to like get it out there and get people talking about it. And so I know my channel isn't shit, but I want to talk about it and get it out there. Because it is a huge deal. I mean, if Ryan wins this lawsuit, I mean, that's literally going to be a big moment for YouTubers being able to speak their mind about somebody, right? I mean, that's going to mean that you could be sued for speaking your mind about somebody. And also the whole fair use thing, which Ethan actually won a huge fair lawsuit thing in the past against like Matt Hoss or something. And that was a huge breakthrough for fair use, because it makes people go, oh shit, like you can actually try to take someone to court for using your content, but if it's fair use, you're gonna lose. Like that was a huge deal. And so this is also that, again, fair use, but also being able to just speak your mind, free speech on YouTube, being able to state your opinion about somebody. And that's all Ethan has ever been doing about Ryan Kavanaugh. And now he's trying to sue him for defamation. And it's fucked up. And by the way, he does look like Harvey Weinstein. If you search up Ryan Kavanaugh on Google, okay, and you scroll down, it's like the fourth link now. Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like HarveyWeinstein.com, right? He made a whole website because he does look like Ryan Kavanaugh. I mean, just look at it. I mean, like, in 20 years, Ryan Kavanaugh is literally going to look exactly like that. Right? And there's like a side-by-side comparison. And he actually put his statement on here, so I'll read that. Our statement regarding the Ryan Kavanaugh lawsuit. Ryan Kavanaugh's first malicious lie is that he claims I pirated his event. Fair use is the heart of this lawsuit, same as with our first lawsuit. We used a short clip of the event during an extremely critical commentary during a 3-hour podcast. Ryan Kavanaugh tries to blame me for his event being widely pirated, which is pure defamation. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is like a lot of these things Ryan is claiming against Ethan is shit that Ryan is doing. We didn't even react to the event until days after it was streamed on pay-per-view. If he cared about pirates, why did he drop all of his other lawsuits against actual pirates but only keeps the one against me? And again, that's kind of what started it all, right? Like, why did he drop all the other lawsuits and not follow through with them after it was, denied or whatever, and just go against Ethan, who was like the only one that didn't restream the entire event, and like was the only one that didn't actually do anything illegal? It seems like he's got it out for Ethan. And so anyway, he's also trying to sue Teddy Fresh, which, as you can see, I'm rocking that Teddy Fresh today. Teddy Fresh hat, Teddy Fresh SpongeBob collab. Maybe the best collaboration they've done, although they did a Teddy Fresh Looney Tunes collaboration recently, which is pretty fire. Yeah, he's trying to sue Teddy Fresh as well, saying that Teddy Fresh is like which is their, it's not even their merch. It's a clothing line that his wife owns that literally has nothing to do with the H3 podcast. And he's trying to sue them, saying that it's a secret company that's secretly the H3 podcast, basically. Also, he's claimed I've lied about him getting DUIs, for example, but I have not made these claims. I am reading from well-sourced, respectable articles. Literally the New York Times. The New York Times talked about him getting DUIs. And this is a quote from the New York Times. Ryan Kavanaugh, one of Hollywood's most prominent film financiers, okay, that's a little extra, was arrested for drunk driving, speeding, and driving with a suspended license in October. Yeah, that's the thing too. He was drunk driving, right? He was, and then got a DUI or whatever. No, he didn't get a DUI. They called it a DWI. It was like driving wet and reckless or something stupid. So, how did he even get out of that? I don't know. But then he was on probation for a year, and while on probation, was caught drunk driving again, and hit a car and drove away. So anyway, that's kind of a huge thing. He also claims that I've lied about his nanny not being paid, but once again, he was reading an article from Fox 5. Botting and harassment accusation. Ryan Kavanaugh claims that I've been paying hordes of editors. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So all he based in the first lawsuit or something, Ryan Kavanaugh included like every single 1-star review that people are giving the Triller app, basically saying that Ethan is paying for bots to give them 1 stars. He's like, bro, I'm sorry that people don't like your app. I mean, that's just, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? You know? There were like even some like negative comments on his Instagram that he replied to and was like, I know this is you, Ethan. It's like, bro, people just don't like you. People see how much of a fucking douche you are, and they're making it known, you know? Sorry, not sorry. I mean, that has nothing to do with me. He also claims, oh, this is the funniest thing. He also claims I am solely responsible for every 1-star Triller review. Oh, wait, I talked about that. No, but the Noah Beck thing. Noah Beck making a TikTok. So Noah Beck... Wait, what? Making a TikTok complaining about the app being... This is supposed to be Triller, though. So Noah Beck posted a video on Triller and said this.
Yo, Triller, my thing's flipped.
My thing's flipped.
My camera's like flipped around.
It was flipped. He was recording a video on Triller or something, and his shit was flipped. And so Ethan has said that Noah Beck has said that. But now Ryan is trying to say that Ethan was saying that and that it's incorrect, which, by the way, it's not incorrect. This shit's flipped. I've repeatedly mentioned to give honest and genuine reviews of Triller. He has said that multiple times. I mean, here's even a clip from...
And by the way, I do want to preface this by saying, do not harass, do not send him DMs. I don't condone this.
He's literally said that multiple times. He does not condone people going and hating on Ryan. And people that do choose to do that, that's on them. That has nothing to do with Ethan. And definitely does not mean he can sue him for defamation. Ryan Kavanaugh statement conclusion. Ryan Kavanaugh is a business elite who is suing, harassing, and breaking the law with no consequences. He wields the legal system like a malignant tyrant, uses it to silence his critics, and now to stifle fair use, something we all on YouTube should care about. Help this cause, share this statement. Yeah, so if you go to that website, so right now, go to Google, search Ryan Kavanaugh, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the website for Does Ryan Kavanaugh Look Like Harvey Weinstein? Go to it and go to the statement, scroll all the way down. You can share the statement I did on Twitter. It actually got quite a few likes, a lot more likes than I normally get. Because this needs to be out there. This needs to be talked about. You know, Ryan he's out of control. He's out of control. And he's done this shit in the past where he's sued people for ridiculous shit and somehow has won. And, you know, just to make himself look better. And another thing, too, is people were editing his Wikipedia page, like adding these articles from reputable sources like New York Times. And he's blaming Ethan and is like, oh, you trying to change my whole Wikipedia page. He's like, dude, I have nothing to do with this. Also, if this is true, which it is, it's on the fucking New York Times, for example, then maybe it does deserve to be on your Wikipedia page. Stop trying to make yourself look better than you are. I think that's the real problem here. He's not trying to defame you. You're trying to make yourself seem like a legend or a hero. You're not, dude. I can guarantee you nobody watching this podcast even knows who the fuck you are. And I didn't until this whole shit started. Anyways, wow, we talked about that for a lot longer than I anticipated. All right, moving on. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? You enjoying listening to me rant about this? I could go on and on about this, you know, because I've been a huge fan of the H3 podcast for a few years now. But hearing this, I was just like, this is outrageous. This is ridiculous. GTA Remastered. There was a lot of controversy online. So Grand Theft Auto released a remastered version of some of their classic games, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. All at once. Like, you buy the thing for $60, you get those 3 games. So, and I had seen all this stuff because I was really excited about it at first, and then I saw all the shit going around online about it, and I was like, damn, maybe I won't get it. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. How bad could it be? And I gotta say, right? There are obviously some negatives, like there's like this weird like shadowing around the characters, or like the main characters. There's like a shadow or like a border, a feathered border around the characters that kind of takes them out of the scene. I thought that was weird. The rain, oh my God, when it rains, mainly at night, when it rains in this freaking game, dude, that's it. You might as well just turn your TV screen off. I mean, you can't see shit. This is one thing I noticed that I didn't see other people talking about. If you hit a telephone pole or like a traffic light pole, if you hit it, it'll spin like crazy and then it goes through the road. Like in a really, like it like stands up and spins and then goes through the road. It's really weird. There's also like only 1 or 2 songs on a lot of the radio stations. There was this one radio station where I heard Royce da 5'9" playing on GTA 3, and I was like, oh, this is my station, son. So I went into my settings. I made sure that that was the only station that played when I got in cars. And I very quickly noticed that was the only song that ever plays on that station. And so I was like, oh, fuck that. I'm turning the music off. It's kind of annoying now. Also, very disappointed that not all the cheat codes work. Very disappointed. That's some bullshit. And like these are things that's like, did you guys even test the game? Like, I feel like they just went in and were like they had a new graphics pack, an updated graphics pack. They imported it into the game and they're like, okay, it's ready. Let's release it. And they didn't even test it. Like, you can't tell me that they tested this game at all and thought, oh yeah, no, this looks great. This is great. Like, there's just so many such obvious things that are wrong. That's like, bro, how did you miss this? I mean, the rain, the shadowing around the characters, like that's not an opinion thing. That just makes the game look bad. How did you not notice that? And when you aim at a character with a gun too, they get like a white outline. I don't really like that, but that one's kind of just my opinion. But like in the rain too, there's no way, you cannot tell me they tested this game and they saw that rain. They're like, oh yeah, no, that looks great. And also the rain, it doesn't look like you're driving through the rain. The rain follows you as you drive. And also the rain doesn't go over the water. So like if you're near like the ocean or a body of water, the rain like goes behind it. It just looks, it's like, bro, what were you thinking? But of all those things that I complained about, I have to say overall the graphics and textures are undeniably better. And also it's $60 for 3 classic games. And they've also put a statement out that they're going to be sending lots of updates. And that's the beautiful thing about everything being online now, like gaming wise, is they can update shit after they release the game. Because I don't even think they've released it for like on a disc. But even if you do get it on a disc, you still have to like download it and shit. So yeah. So anyway, and I mean, Vice City and San Andreas are personally classic games in my past, like from when I was a kid and probably shouldn't have been playing those games. I'm still playing through GTA 3. I'm trying to go in order. 3, Vice City, then San Andreas, and beat them all. Even, I know I've beat San Andreas. I don't think I beat Vice City, and I really haven't played much of GTA 3 at all. So playing through it for the first time is a lot of fun. There are also some things that I feel like they could have updated that they didn't, like, when a car gets damaged, it's still like you barely tap the front of the car and all of a sudden your whole front end is smashed in and your thing's coming up. It's like, what the fuck? That's not realistic at all. And I mean, it's like, I know that's how the classic game was. So there's a lot of things that they tried to not change about like the classic look. But I don't know. I feel like those are some things I don't know. But then again, that one's not a huge deal. There's also rumors that they're going to be remaking GTA 4. They better not fuck that up, dude. I'll be pissed. All right. We got through all that. Shit, we're not going to be able to get to everything. today. Wow, I did not expect me to go on for this long about this. Okay. This is a really funny video that I have to share with you. Trisha Paytas. You guys know Trisha Paytas, internet's #1 fuck up. Okay? This made me cry laughing. Okay? So Trisha Paytas posted on her TikTok.
Chai latte, so freaking much.
She loves chai latte. So
But I hate people.
Okay, so she posted herself at like a cafe
I love
drinking a chai latte.
Chai latte, so freaking much.
Okay. And apparently at this time she was vegan, right? So she posted
But
this.
I hate people.
Somebody put a comment, Trisha, that isn't vegan. And then she posted this video.
Actually, it's almond milk, so
It's almond milk. So it's not cow
honey.
pus. Also, is milk cow pus? I don't think that's a proper way to describe milk, but okay.
No bees were harmed in the making of honey.
No bees were harmed in the... First of all, just completely put it out there that she even got honey in the tea. You know? And then made the claim that bees aren't harmed in the making of honey.
Okay.
And then there's this third video where the background is a Google search. She searched, "Are bees harmed in the making of honey?" And this is what she says.
Okay. Pause to read. I would just like to formally apologize to bees. Like, what? No, seriously. Throwing this bee killing tea away.
And then she throws it away. Holy shit. I didn't realize this thing fell. When did that fall? Y'all didn't warn me. Oh, and there it goes again. Yeah, I think there's a hole in it. It's been deflating really fast. I have to figure out a way to like hang it up or something. Anyways, this is, dude, and I saw a thing that was like Trisha Paytas is the human embodiment of the Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I've never seen anything more accurate or hilarious in my entire life. Like, here she is.
I love
chai
lattes so freaking much.
so much.
But I hate
people. Ready?
Okay. Pause to read. I would just like to formally apologize to bees. Like, what? No, seriously. Throwing this bee killing tea away.
And throws it away. You already bought it. You at least enjoy it. Like, now you're just wasting it. Now those bees were harmed for you to throw your chai tea with honey away. Not that it's that big of a deal in my world, but bruh. Literally, bee suffered just so she could throw that away on camera. She's so brave. And then, no, the funniest part is, literally, so this was like maybe a week or two ago. And then just recently, she made a whole YouTube video, maybe it was a TikTok, where she's like, "I'm sorry guys, I'm not vegan anymore because of Cool Ranch Doritos." Of all the things to be like, I can't be vegan anymore. Cool Ranch Doritos? How about like cheese or butter that's in like everything that tastes amazing? I don't know. Don't come after me, fucking animal activist, please. I do love animals, and I do, you know what? I do love animals, and I do feel bad for what they go through. This was another thing I saw on Instagram that I thought was really funny. Demi Lovato says they recently performed for an audience of ghosts. Ready?
Identified.
Yes.
And you sang to an audience of ETs, which is really cool.
I sang, well, I think it was a room full of ghosts.
Okay.
You know, easy to confuse, but.
Easy to confuse.
Right.
Educate me.
Right. Easy to confuse. Either nobody was there or it was full of ghosts. I don't know.
We were originally setting out to search for UFOs and ETs, and then we came across this city called Vulture City, and Vulture City is known for these ghosts that lived in an old brothel. So we set up those machines you just...
the EMF detectors.
There you go.
Right. This interviewer is making fun of her. That's
set up
hilarious.
those machines, and I decided to sing for them. And they went off when I finished. I never had a standing ovation from ghosts.
I love it.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I definitely don't believe it, but like, you had those detectors and they went off after you performed, like it was an applause. I guess that's kind of cool.
I like to think they were
The standing ovation with my tios is otra. You've have your show now. You've made contact.
That's how she laughs.
I've made contact. It's not been in like the ET phone home type of sense, but I have made contact by meditating and looking up and seeing things in the sky.
Okay. Are you sure you weren't on shrooms or acid? Just saying. Okay. I just thought that was kind of funny. She performed for ghosts. So she performed for nobody. Mr. B. Okay, new. That was some videos of the week. Wait, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, wait. Here's the Trisha Paytas thing. Trisha quits being vegan after it says they're now vegetarian because of Doritos. This is just days after that whole honey thing and, I'm not drinking milk in my latte. I got almond milk. Ready? Wait, restart it.
On some real-ish. I messed up being vegan tonight. I messed up being vegan. And I'm not going to lie. This isn't my first slip up. And I'm not going to lie. This wasn't really a slip up. But I did not know that.
Oh, also, she's been, since when she said she was being vegan, she's been caught eating. Like I can't make this up. She was caught eating a Snickers she was eating a Snickers on TikTok. She literally puts herself out there. And then people are like, dude, you know Snickers has chocolate. That's not vegan. And she goes, oh shit, I didn't know Snickers wasn't vegan. What did you, I don't think she understands what vegan is.
Cooler Ranch Doritos. How are these not vegan? Skim milk is not real milk. There's no.
Are you?
Fat in it. I don't understand. Okay, I don't drink skim milk anymore because like there's so many good. Like, why don't they make these with almond milk? Although someone told me that almond milk was problematic and we should stick to oat milk, but I had one of these.
I can't.
I had a Dorito. I had a few. Have you watched my live show tonight?
I had a few. Here she is eating them right now.
If I'm being real. On some real. Do I regret it? No. Do I lack willpower? Yes.
Okay.
I would like now to announce
Fair enough.
that I am no longer
As she's
vegan,
munching on
but I am vegetarian, which still is a main core value of Hare Krishna.
Next week, we're going to see her eating fucking meatloaf. Oh, shit. This isn't vegetarian? Fuck. Like, what? Okay. Mr. Beast Squid Game video. I don't know why I was going to talk about this. It was incredible. Mr. Beast Squid Game. Also Squid Game on Netflix if you haven't seen it. Of course, that's incredible. Mr. Beast Here's the thing, Mr. Beast remade it, but he didn't really add anything new, and he didn't change any names to anything. So a lot of people were kind of like, are you like allowed to do this? Like, that's kind of like intellectual property that you're just blatantly stealing. That's copyright. And also people were like, you know, the show is kind of about, you know, extremely rich people bringing in poor people to use them as puppets and play these games. And, you know, that was a show and everything. Now you're doing it in real life, and people were kind of offended about that. I think people are being a little too sensitive. And also the creator of Squid Game actually came out in a video, or he was in an interview, and someone was like, how do you feel about all these YouTubers remaking your Squid Game? And he said he thought it was awesome. He's like, hey, it's promoting the show. I think it's great. Keep on doing it. So, hey, go check out Squid Game on Netflix. Check it out on all the different versions on YouTube. And, yeah, that's pretty great. I got roasted on Reddit, dude. This is pretty great. I made an appearance on Reddit. I'm actually kind of honored. This is 3 months ago. I actually thought it would have been longer. So somebody screenshotted my motherfucking Tinder profile, which I don't even really use. And because I had videographer hip hop head, which I definitely shouldn't have had hip hop head in my thing. That's pretty corny, pretty dumb. I definitely don't deserve the right to title myself hip hop head. Oh, and also says, coffee barista, stoner, and evidently loner. Very corny bio. But by the way, might I say, I'm actually glad that this is the bio that got shared, because I've had way cringier. Bruh, if you could have seen some, because like I would go back and forth between like having a short little sweet one, and then sometimes I'd have like a really long one. Bro, I'm glad none of those got out there. Holy shit. So somebody shared this on a Reddit page called Hip Hop Circle Jerk, where basically people share, people make fun of people who think they're hip hop and really are just corny and probably whitewashed and shit. And so, and also the ironic thing is the people or the users in this subreddit are called Nathans, which that's pretty great. So I'm literally the epitome of this hip hop page. Dude, let me be the face of your Reddit page. Like just take this picture of me right here and like make this the face of your Reddit page, dude. I would love that. And then people were commenting. He said stoner and evidently loner. Yo, he's spitting. Nas who? Yeah, I mean, it's corny. What can I say? The lonely stoner seems to flee his dates at night. Oh, I love this. So lonely, he hired a professional photographer for his Tinder pics. Bro. Okay, couple things. First of all, it's not that uncommon for people to have like professional photos on their Tinder thing. I mean, I'm not confident in the way I look, so a professional photo, I think, does the best to make me look good as I'm gonna look, which isn't great. And also, I took that photo myself. I have my own cameras. I don't need to pay professional people. I thought that was kind of funny that people thought I was having professional photos taken specifically for Tinder. The look on his face is the same look he gives someone if they tell him they listen to anyone but his top 3 lyricists. Yeah, I mean, again, like... Okay. Fair enough. You know? YouTuber at self-employed, bro, you are unemployed. Oh, I actually do have a job. I do have a job that's not Uber driver and YouTuber at self-employed. I don't know why I only put those things on. Again, I haven't used Tinder in a long ass time and I don't really use it. So, hey now, he's also a barista. Dude is grinding away until his videos about Brie Larson being a menace pick up steam. Ooh. I mean, if you're consistently making bank off YouTube, is that consider? I'm not making bank off YouTube. I know nobody watching this dude though, so he ain't making a cent. Oh, okay. I'm glad you you corrected yourself there. Yeah, I'm not making bank. This guy will 100% tell you that Token is underrated and a top tier real rap lyricist. Like, here's the thing. Like, I could sit here and be mad and defend myself from all this shit, but it's like these people don't know. These people don't know me, and so why should I even care? Like, they don't know me and they don't need to know me. And so I actually replied to a lot of these comments, just kind of playing into it. Like that one, I replied in all caps. Token is the greatest lyricist of all time. The way he spits that lyrical miracle is simply unlike any other. Yeah, I don't listen to Token at all. I don't care for Token. Whoa, is that so surprising? Bro, why I'm mad at him? He ain't done shit. Thank you. At least somebody's defending me. Oh, and then someone said, they named him Nathan. He could have changed his name instead of being a nerd that just accepted it. What can I say, dude? That's my birth name. You know what? Maybe I will change my name. Did I reply to that one? I think I replied to that one. Like, I'm going to change my name to Sherman. What are some other funny comments I saw? List comedy as an interest. Bro, you are the comedy. Wow, thank you. Oh, I did reply to that one. LOL at putting that shit in your Tinder bio. No wonder he's a loner. Also, do these people have a Tinder? I would love to see their profiles and how amazing and not cringy they are. We found NF's real face, boys. This shit ain't fair. Just snatch this dude from the depths of Tinder and we're stomping on him. Thank you. Unbeknownst to me, my boy. Oh, yeah. And then that's really cool. This dude, the dude who actually made the post, actually came out and was like, oh, this guy actually has a YouTube channel and has somewhat of a following. Check out his channel. Jokes aside, I hope you find your person. So he didn't mean like genuine. He wasn't genuinely trying to hate on me. He just thought he was just a part of this Reddit, this subreddit, and thought it was funny when he saw my thing. And you know what? I can't even blame him. It is pretty funny and pretty ironic how much of it adds up. And also, I've had, by the way, just because I said loner in the bio, yeah, that was me being corny to try to like rhyme, because why not? But I mean, I still talk to multiple people that I've matched with Tinder in the past, and I've had great luck on Tinder. Hence why I don't really use it anymore. Someone said, you guys are creeps. Okay. Oh, someone said, you swiped right, obviously. I said, everyone does. I'm irresistible. Well. Oh, this is the thing that pissed me off, right? Someone said, only hip-hop head users would use Tinder, whatever. And then somebody commented, bunch of racist, white, pseudo-woke motherfuckers. I genuinely have grown to hate the sub, that sub. It somehow manages to be just as racist in the majority. Like, this dude is assuming I'm a white, pseudo-woke motherfucker who's a racist. It's like, bro, okay. Now you're going too far. Just because I said hip hop head in my... Okay, I know that I shouldn't have put that in my bio. That's corny. That's inaccurate. Right? I'm not... I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. How do you... And then someone said, how do you even get verified on Tinder? I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure you just gotta, like, confirm your email. Like, it's not... Like, it seemed like he was asking that, like... He's verified. He's so far into Tinder, he's verified. It's like, bro, like everybody is fucking verified. It's not that. Oh, and then someone said, damn, the kid from Polar Express grew up. I'll take that. I kind of do look like the kid from Polar Express. Not really. I thought that was funny, though. Who in the fuck would actually use that as a photo for a dating app? Sends immediate douche vibes to anyone and everyone. I just said, that's me sexiest photo. Yeah, I mean, again, these people either clearly have never used Tinder or their profiles are just as cringy or even more cringy. So I think I even deleted no, I didn't delete my profile. I did delete my bio, though. I don't have a bio anymore. I just have no bio. It's just... I'm just on there. I mean, you know, every month or couple months I'll go in there and see who I've matched with. But other than that, I'm not, after my last couple of relationships, I am like beyond not trying to look for another relationship right now in my near future. I'm trying to focus on myself, get my own shit together, and you know, I've been doing really a lot better, actually. So anyway, that was something I wanted to share. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, you, the true fans. DEADBOI reevaluated. I did have some stuff after this, but I guess this is how we're gonna have to end the podcast. Again, this is kind of old news at this point, so it's really not that big of a thing, but because I did make like almost an entire podcast explaining the song, I do feel like it's only right for me to come out and say that Zander is back in the community. He has come back. He has explained himself. He has apologized for certain things. We found out a lot of it was either false or misleading or inaccurate. And so there was like a community call where he was kind of explaining things, but then like a week or two after, me and Zander had like a personal call where he kind of explained things to me. I kind of explained things to him about, like, you know, why I made DEADBOI, and it was honestly a really great call. It was a successful call. We seemed to understand each other and where we were coming from, and I was basically just like, listen, this is just... I was one of the last people to be talking to Zander after everybody else kind of already threw him away for the accusations made against him. I was one of the last people to find out. I was not even the one to come up with the idea to make a diss track against him. I just somehow ended up being like the only one that went through with it. But yeah, so, I mean, we're cool again. Zander's cool. Please do not send hate to Zander. Peace and love to Zander. And I saw some comments that were like, well, this aged poorly. And I'm like, bro, again, like I explained in the thing, like I even said in the song, I don't even care about a parody, boy. I just want to talk. Are you hearing me, boy? Like, this wasn't meant to, like, cancel Zander or run him offline. He had already been ran offline. And that he kind of explained why he sort of disappeared from online is because people were harassing him. And this was way before DEADBOI came out. You know, so, but yeah, DEADBOI was never meant to cancel Zander. It was literally me being like, hey, well, it was me calling him out for, at the time, what we thought was true, but mainly it was to get his attention, to get him to come back and actually further explain the shit. And now, sure, it may have took almost 3 years, but we got him to come back. He's explained it. We got all the information we need. We understand. Everything makes a lot more sense, and that's it. Again, if you listen to the track from here on out, obviously understand that a lot of it may not be true or may be exaggerated. Me and him are cool. I mean, we've already watched like movies together online and everything and had some wonderful conversations. So, peace and love to Zander. As always, I was going to talk about some funny headlines of the week, but we're already way over an hour. So I guess I'm just going to end off by saying monthly bars playlists update. Dude, I know I haven't made a podcast in a while, and this is normally where I talk about those. So basically, if you don't already know, I make a playlist every month on Apple Music and Spotify that's full of new music that came out that month that I think has freaking bars. And it's been like, I can't even remember the last time I did a podcast, but September, we got a playlist for. October, I got a playlist for. November, I got a playlist for. And I've already started December's playlist. And at the end of this year, there's going to be a massive playlist of all the monthly playlists I've made this year, all into one, calling it Bars 2021. All music that came out this entire year that I think has bars. Okay? So check it out. Links in the description. I think you can just search my name, Nathan Provost, on Apple Music and or Spotify and be able to find it that way. Stream Provost on Spotify as well. I don't get enough streams over there. Y'all been listening to my stuff way too much on SoundCloud and YouTube. I do appreciate that as well. But hey, I need some more streams on Spotify. So please go over there. Go to Spotify. Stream my new single, Why I'm in This. Oh, also got a new song with Glitches coming out this coming Friday. That's right. It's actually a song we recorded October 2020 right here in this basement when he came up here. So if you don't know, we did that song and music video Soda Pop for his The Wagon Trials little EP thing he's working on. That we recorded and filmed when I visited him earlier this year. But a song even older that we recorded together that I just for some reason never released is finally coming out this Friday. I'm super hype about it. I'm really happy with how it came out. It's honestly Glitch's best verse, in my opinion. It's so fun. He does so many different like, it goes back from like sing-songy to rappy to, there's a lot of sound effects in both our verses, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but definitely check that out. It's coming out this Friday. I'll be sharing it on social media. Follow me at Naroper. And hey, maybe, hopefully, I'll see you guys next weekend for another whatever podcast, and it won't be another freaking 6 freaking months and my main camera died or ran out of memory because I think I have other videos on it that I should have deleted before this, but that's okay because this camera's still rolling. And if you're not watching the video, then hey, this means nothing to you, and that's it. Goodbye. Love you.